What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Let's see who we got here today. We got Cinder, Ghosty Gengar, Squirtle Splash, Brady Russell, Grenji, John the Pikachu, Pika-some. Welcome to the stream, guys. How's everyone doing today? How have you guys been? It's been a little while since I've been able to stream. Hopefully we can actually have a full-length stream today. Michael, welcome to the stream. Pika's Master, piece of trash, welcome. How's everyone doing today? How's everyone doing, guys? I'm so excited to be back streaming. It's been a bit too long. It's been a bit too long. Things have happened though, at least as far as hopefully fixing the issues that I kind of was having this week. I mentioned a little bit on Discord. I haven't streamed since it happened because it happened like after that one stream that happened for like maybe 5 to 10 minutes before it died. Yo, Puffin Raider, we getting raided already, guys. Raiders, welcome to the stream. Puffin, thank you for the raid. Let's see if Puffin shows up here in a second. But Raiders, thank you for coming to the stream. Hope you all decide to stick around. Soluvia, Bugsy, Paul, Pokemon Professor, welcome to the stream, everyone. How are you guys doing today? Get raided. We are getting raided right here at the beginning. Raid hype, guys. Raid hype. I decided to put an Entei and Reshiram hunts on hold because I was so tired of them. Just want to chill and single hunt something else for the rest of WSHC. I think that's fair, Cinder. I think that's really fair. You've been going after those for so long. Yo, Puffin, thank you for the raid. Welcome to the stream. I hope your stream went well today, my friend. Seriously, thank you for the raid. Raiders, again, thank you all for tuning into the stream. I really appreciate you guys all showing up. Yo, piece of trash, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Smash the like button if you haven't already. Do your good deed for the day. I would greatly appreciate it. Likes help out a lot. Pika's Master, how's it going, dude? I think you'll shiny hunt Poochyena. Good luck. Best of luck to you. You got shiny Tentacool. Awesome, dude. Congrats, Puffin. Congrats. Hopefully we can keep the shiny chain going here. Hopefully this stream will produce a shiny for us. Be it Ralts, be it Groudon, be it anything else. Bugsy, thank you for the sub, I appreciate it. Alice, your sub poll, thank you, I appreciate it. Send me your soul for luck on the shiny Nidoran. Ellis, thank you for the sub, I appreciate it. Yeah, best of luck, Gengar, best of luck. I really hope you get that Nidoran. When you find shiny Ralts and it's female, if you evolve it in Gardevoir, can you name it Serbia? This is what you named yours. I don't know. We'll have to see what we name it. We'll have to see. We kind of let the stream decide at the time that it shows up. Yes, I don't know. Maybe. I think it's a real fitting name. I think it's pretty fitting too. We'll see. We'll see what, like, once we get it, we'll see if when the stream decides. I'm cool. Well, thank you, Alice. I appreciate it. You're cool too. Galaxy, welcome to the stream. British, nope. I am American. Wish you could say, I wish you could stay too, but seriously, Puffin, thank you for the raid. Congrats on the Tentacool. Hopefully I can catch one of your streams soon. I've been having continued internet problems, but fortunately, apparently my apartment got like new management at some point in the past couple months, at least like a new manager and stuff. So as soon as I complained about it this time, instead of just getting pushed off for months and months and months like I have been, like I had a call within like 2 hours of me posting stuff. Unfortunately, I missed it, but there was a voicemail, and I just have to, like, I've already been asked to, like, sit down and talk about this. Like, actually, it seems like stuff's happening there, so maybe the Wi-Fi will get better. Maybe I just get wired internet. We'll see. Either way, at least they're trying. At least it seems like something's happening here. For the first time in, like, a year and a half, we're actually, like, making progress on these internet issues. If you find a Pokemon and it isn't shiny, YouTube's weird on the weekends too. So many problems. Yeah, I see a post on Twitter about some stuff. I hope all that works out. I don't know. I always get a lot of people, like, when you mention the notification stuff too. I've had problems with that before, where like people show up like either they didn't get the notification for a stream and I'll see comments about it, or like they get the notification 30 minutes after the stream started, which for an on-demand video makes sense. Like that's okay, sometimes delay happens, but with a live stream, like, the point of it is to be there. But yeah, see you later, Puffin. Thanks for tuning into the stream. And thank you for the raid again, dude. I appreciate it so much. Pyro and Maui, welcome to the stream, guys. How are you doing today? Good day from Australia. It's currently 9:07 a.m. here. Well, Maui, welcome to the stream. Good morning to you. Hope you have a fantastic day. Hope yesterday was great for you. Realize you haven't liked yet. Better change that. You better. It really helps out. It really helps out for sure. And seriously, thank you. Thank you to all the new subs, all the people who came in with the raid, everyone who likes, everyone that subs. It's all very much so appreciated. I'll get Groudon at 2,220 soft resets. I feel like I probably missed a whole bunch of people in here, but seriously, there's been so much commotion. What time is it? Right now it's like a little after 5 Eastern time. Say mum or mom? I say mom. Yo! Casual Diva Main, welcome to the stream. Long time no see, it has been a while. How have you been? Usually Ian's shiny nicknames aren't planned, but sometimes they are. Sometimes they are. There are some very specific ones, like you mentioned, Shin's like decided already. If there's something that happens like in the community and stuff, on the Discord, on the stream or whatever, that's like a great, like, it's like memeable or it's just really hype and really memorable, that'll stick a lot of the time. Or if like a name or something has been brought up about a Pokemon months and months and months before we hunt it. And like, if it sticks around long enough for me to remember it, because I have a horrible memory when it comes to a lot of stuff like that. Sometimes things will stick around, like Cinder mentioned, Shin. Oops, I just realized I still have Discord open. Welcome to whoever just joined though, because that was what that message was. But yes, like our Rayquaza is gonna be named Shin, but that's just from like Cinder got a shiny Rayquaza a while back and misspelled shiny in the Discord, and it was like a joke, but that happened like back during Regice still, like months ago. It's like stuff like that. Generally, like once we get into the hunt, I will take suggestions. Obviously, that's how I get the nickname, is like a suggestion at the end. But I have bad memory, and if I tried to remember a name, or if I promised someone I would name something months out from it happening, I'd feel bad because I know I would forget. Raikou was also planned. Yes, Raikou was also planned. You've been okay. College took too much time out of your timetable, but you'll be able to keep up with streams now. Awesome. Yes, I hope college is going well for you then. I've been doing well. I got through last semester, which was like the toughest semester I've ever had at school. Like as far as just rigor of the classes and stuff. But that's done. And now I'm on my last semester of college, and it's gonna be way less stressful this time around. I only have one class I need to graduate, so I've got other stuff going on outside as far as just either general social life, stream stuff, or planning for after semester stuff. So there's still a lot going on, but it's a lot of it I can do at my own pace, you know? Like, it's not something where I have 3 assignments due one week and then 4 tests the next or anything. Like, I'm out of that part. You just joined Awesome Maui. Yes, so if anyone is interested, like Nightbot just posted, we do have a Discord server for the channel. If you want to join it, hang out and talk outside of the streams, feel free. I try to hit up the voice chat at least once a week if my internet allows. Because for anyone who's new, my internet can be pretty bad. I can lose it fairly often. The past couple streams have actually been cut short because of it. And in those situations, I can't exactly hop in the voice chat afterwards. But usually every Thursday, I try to hop in at the very least. Sundays, I hop in. Otherwise, we'll see. We'll see when the next time I hop in. Maybe tonight. Maybe I can hop in a little bit tonight. I don't actually have much going on aside from having to go get groceries. You plan your shiny names months in advance, to be honest. You have like whole sets of names, and it's fantastic. Like, it's amazing to me. I almost never nickname shinies. The only ones I've ever nicknamed have been shinies we have found on stream. Everything else I like leave unnicknamed. I'm not very imaginative as a person, so like I just leave the names as they are, because I feel like I'd want to, if I started coming up with nicknames, I'd have to come up with nicknames for every single one of them, and that's like 800 potential shinies to nickname. I don't think I have that in me. Where is it? Where's the Discord? The Discord is linked in the description, as well as if you type !Discord, Nightbot will provide you a link for it. It is a little bit up in chat too. You're calling it, you're gonna get a shiny Pooch at 5,783 encounters. Oh, I hope we don't get another one. Oh, I hope we don't, because I'll just go ahead and show it. All of these are shinies. All of these are shinies. So I have enough shiny Poochyenas. I also have a bunch of others in the PC. I really want a Ralts. The problem is I was trying to use the RNG abuse method with the way Emerald's RNG is messed up. The shiny frame also is a determined encounter per route. Like, it is an encounter slot that it uses on each route. So each route can be different, but usually if the route has a Poochyena on it, it's going to be Poochyena. So every route that I'm able to access right now and use this method on has Poochyena. That's why we're doing true random encounters now. Not only do they all get names, they get backstories too. See, like, that's just incredible to me, and that's amazing. Back for a bit, that Regis, remember, the ultimate troll to go that high. It was insane, fucking. It was definitely testing my patience and sanity, because of all the hunts to go that far, of course it's one that's not very noticeable, so whenever someone mentioned, like, hey, you know, you probably just soft reset over one, and in my mind, I'm like, out loud, I was like, nah, I check all of them, and I did. But there's that little bit inside my mind which kept growing bigger each time that was like, but what if you did miss it? What if you didn't check one time? And it's possible. It's possible. But we got it. The troll is done. We've kind of moved on. Groudon is our first overodds hunt since then. Not great to have an overodds hunt, but it's not as bad as Regis or anything. Good old Regis, I know, right? No, someone who Poochyena the name Bakugo. Is that a My Hero Academia reference? Probably. I forget who named that one. I would assume it is. That's the only Bakugo I really know in terms of anime and stuff. I don't actually IRL know anyone named Bakugo, so I'm gonna go with yes. I assume it is. The hunt that we got those on was September of 2017. So that was a very long time ago. I don't actually remember where most of the names came from. Outside of a couple of them were just really memey names. We ran out of names, that's why one is named Chair. We just started naming them things that were in the webcam. It makes you second guess. It really does. There were so many Regis that weren't shiny that I had to sit there and go, hold on now. But the thing is, even with those shinies that aren't noticeable and you second guess yourself on, as soon as you see it, you know it. One that's not quite as bad, but is still a little bit up there, is something like Slowpoke, just because it's like one of my most recent hunts. It's my last SOS hunt that I did off stream. I went for 3 of them so I get the whole evolution line and stuff. And even after I found 2 of them, I was still second guessing myself on a couple. But as soon as you see it, you know it. It's one of those hunts. Regis is definitely closer to the like potential to miss it, but you can see it in like the highlight video where I found it of like, I can immediately tell, but I don't want to like say that it's it until it shows up. But yes, there's definitely some second guessing. You gotta go. Alright, see you later, Galaxy. Thanks for tuning into the stream. Hope to see you again soon. You're shiny hunting Chikorita on Pokemon Silver Virtual Console. Hopefully you get it before my Charmander. Hopefully you don't have to go on for 14,000 encounters. That's too many. I don't think anyone should ever have to do that. After looking and thousands over and over again, it's pretty noticeable. Zapdos you noticed, but had to pause. Zapdos kept like shinoing me because of just the fade in. Because you're like, oh, it's gonna stop fading in now, and that's a shiny, just because it's a little bit darker. It's a little bit like the way I ended up making my thumbnails, because I take like the official art, like the official Game Freak art for it, and I tweak all the colors on it to make it shiny and stuff. The way I did it was I just Control-A'd the whole image and cranked the saturation a little bit, and I had the shiny. Like, even Regis wasn't that easy to make shiny, to make it the shiny version. Like, usually there's at least a little bit of tweaking of the hues and stuff, but no, Zapdos was literally just saturate, and I was done. So, Zapdos, honestly, I feel like is closer, but it's harder to describe the difference between Regis and shiny Regis. Honestly, Retram's got a really good story. Your mom, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Urshana's got a really good story, and it's another reason to be upset that she refuses to shine for you. She's just, I don't know, she's got to get used to the story, I guess. Nidorann's backstory is that you're stealing souls from the Shadow Realm to sacrifice to the Nido gods just to get the shiny. I have shiny? I have multiple shinies. I don't have any of these. I don't have the ones we're hunting for right now. But I do have several shinies. I have over 200 unique ones. Like, what I've been doing since Sun and Moon came out pretty much was going for living shiny Alola decks, even before I started streaming and stuff, for about 7 or 8 months before I started streaming. I was going for that, but it didn't quite work out how I wanted it to. Like, it hasn't quite gone how I wanted it to. I had a DS where this touchscreen and the battery went bad, and I'm on another DS at this point, as well as I've gotten sidetracked by other things. So I'm not quite done, but I'm working towards it. My goal would be to have that dex, like the dex on Sun, not necessarily U-Sun, like not necessarily Ultra Sun, but at least on Sun and Moon I want to have that shiny dex done, and hopefully the Let's Go dex done before Gen 8 drops. That would be like the goal. I don't know if it's going to happen, but I'm going to try my best to make it. I'm genius, you know, I mean, if it works. If it works, it works, so... Shiny Regice is more blue, if that makes sense. Yeah, it's a little bit more blue. I'd almost want to say it's like... It's like they're trying to make it look like it's more clear. But that's really not the case. I don't know. It definitely is... It's definitely a deeper blue. Like, that's how I would try to describe it. But it's still one of those things where you can say that, and then... if the lighting's a little bit different, or the reflection off of... just even off of your screen is a little bit different... It'll throw you off. How to make your own tentacle shiny in Photoshop. Couldn't find a high-res shiny image. I've always just, like, gone with... like, I've always, like, taken, like, Omora's or Sugimori's art and modified those colors from there. And there have been a few that have been difficult to do. But even some of those I can't find high-res ones, like Phantom. Phantom I had issues with. Like, I initially was going to do that hunt last Halloween, and I did it this Halloween. But part of the reason I didn't do it last Halloween was because I couldn't... like, I think we ended up doing... I think we were doing Mimikyu. I think I ended up doing Mimikyu, but my other option was Phantom. And the reason I think I ended up choosing Mimikyu over Phantom was because Phantom I could not find official... like, I couldn't, and I really couldn't find any art. It was high res. Like, it was... like, really, really low resolution compared to every other image I find of them. Pro tip, go to a Pokemon server with Pokecord and type in pinfo shiny Pokemon. True. Regice suffers from 3D model syndrome. Yes. Yeah, that's what we decided, and I think for a long time I was like, everyone said, oh, they messed up the shiny. I think I agree. I feel like it was it Camillo who said this? Or is it someone... I remember Camillo being in the stream when I had this conversation, so... I'm going to attribute it to him. May have been someone else who pointed it out while he was there. It's not that shiny Regice is messed up. It's that they made regular Regice closer to the shiny when they made the models. And then the lighting engine and all that stuff, there's a lot of issues that the 3D kind of brought. Skull Trooper, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Ellis, you're heading out. Or see you later. I was about to say welcome to the stream, but see you later. Thank you for tuning into the stream. Thank you for the sub. Yo, Camillo, speak of the devil. How's it going, Camillo? Welcome to the stream. The timing on that could not have been better, right? How have you been? What a coincidence. I know, right? That's just... oops, I hit spacebar and the whole stream went away. To be honest, it might be you. It might have been you, not sure though. Maybe. Maybe. I just remember the conversation happening, and yeah, I definitely agree with that more, because like when I was looking at it, I kept looking at the shiny version, the shiny variations to see how much they changed. It really didn't. I feel like Regice, if they transferred with the exact same color palette, would have just looked gray. So I understand why they did it. It's all down to the models and the lighting. But yeah, it definitely, like, it took the gap, which is a pretty decent gap. Like, you can see it and, like, shrunk it. It's like that, like, in terms of the difference. You're good. Awesome. Good to hear. Good to hear. So guys, for anyone who participated in that Feebas event on Pokemon Go yesterday, how did it go for you guys? Because for me, I know I heard a lot of people saying, like, I wasn't alone in having awful weather for it. Look at your question, it's important. Speaking of Pokecord, I got that Yveltal, right? Yes! Would you be willing to trade it for another legendary? Potentially. I don't know. I don't know most of Pokecord. I didn't know you could trade until just now. Maybe. Maybe. I'll have to see. I don't know. I don't actually use Pokecord that much, so I don't know why I'd be holding on to it aside from collecting it. So yeah, I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Finally got shiny Regigigas after 4,000 soft resets. Congratulations, Camillo. Congratulations. I gotta get that. That's the last Regi I need, but I gotta get that with Gen 4. It went horribly. The Feebas day. Yeah, no, like, for me, the day went okay. The second Feebas I found, or the second Feebas, like, I encountered was the shiny, so, like, already the stress of the day went away for me, and it was just fun from there on out. Like, see if I can get to get, like, you know, Living Dex style stuff as far as Let's Go is concerned, which I usually don't. But yeah, so, like, that was my kind of thing with it. I was like, I got the shiny, I was happy. I know some people didn't, but the weather was awful. Like, it wasn't cold necessarily. Like, it was almost hot to wear a rain jacket, but you had to wear a rain jacket. And at several points we had to, like, duck into buildings or under awnings and stuff. I was walking around with some friends because yeah, we kept going in and out of a tornado watch during the whole thing. It was kind of hectic. Have something that may interest you, like knowing what legendaries you like may have something that may interest you. Alright, well, alright, you'll have to show me, I guess. I'll probably say yes, honestly. If we're being real, I don't use Pokecord enough to really be all too concerned about it. Didn't get a shiny Feebas. The 15 Nice Throws was a joke. Like, here's my problem. I don't pay for anything in the game with, like, actual money. I don't know, I'm just not gonna do that. That's like a line that as long as I don't cross, I'm okay with not crossing. But if I cross it, it'll just be like a continuous, like, yeah, I can do that. But, so I only have one incubator, and because of gifts and because of just bum luck, I only had 7 and 10k eggs. So, like, really the only option I had was the buddy candy, because I just had a Caterpie as my buddy for the thing. I think I ended up hatching, like, one egg that just happened to be, like, almost done when I started the event, but that's all I got done with that. And then the nice and great throw ones were the fastest way to do it if you found, like, an area that had Pokemon. But I was struggling with that. So yeah, it was weird. I feel like we needed more than 3 hours for it. I just feel like in general, I barely got enough Feebas to evolve one Milotic. So yeah, I don't know. It was cool, and I'm able to get my favorite shiny now in another game, so I'm happy. But it definitely feels like that should have been an all-day event or something. But I don't know. We'll have to see if they, like, tweak it at all, because that was the first event of its kind, right? Yeah, 15 Nice Throws is just unfair for 3 hours. Like, I got through a few of those. I think I got through 2 of the Nice Throw ones and, like, 1 or 2 of the Great Throw ones. Well, welcome back, Bugsy. Yeah, so, like, I know I'm very fortunate in, like, how Go works for me, because I'm in a like in a college town with a massive college campus, with Pokestops like every 10 feet. So, like, I wasn't hurting as bad as a lot of people might have been. And if it wasn't raining, there would have been more people out, so more Pokemon would have spawned. So maybe it would have been a bit better then. But I know, like, if I was trying to play this event back home, nah. I would have gotten, like, I would have gotten, like, 1 Pokestop. Like, there's only 1 within a reasonable distance of my house back home. So, this is definitely a different like, I don't know. It feels like the event needed more than 3 hours for what was asked. Still hoping to get a shiny Zig or Tailo and go. I want a Tailo. I have 2 Zigzagoons. 2 shiny Zigzagoons right now. I need a Tailo. I want to, but how long are they still, like, I guess not necessarily rate up, but like how long are they still spawning more? Dark Litten, welcome to the stream. You had like 5, 7, and 10k eggs. Plus you've not hatched them since it's cold out today. I feel ya, Dark Litten. It was freezing out today, but I wanted to try to, I went on a little bit of a walk, like 2 or 3 different layers of long sleeves and jackets on. It was very, very cold. It wasn't, like, yesterday was pretty warm, but all that rain came through and then the cold front, and it was super cold today. Yo, Dragon Tamer, what's going on? You got a shiny Palkia! Congrats, dude! On Friday, it was timid, and that's all you wanted. Dude, fantastic. Congratulations on the Palkia, man. Till end of January. Okay, so there's still time on that. Can't be right after the stream because you have work, but if you're awake and available when you get home, it's very possible, by the way. Very possible. Alright, I mean, I might be in the voice chat a little bit tonight. I don't really have anything going on, like I said, except for, like, I gotta go get food, because all I have left now are granola bars. So yeah, I just gotta go buy some food, and then I'm pretty much free for the night, aside from figuring some stuff out as far as, talking to management for the internet. Like, I have to email the general manager back because I totally blanked on doing that yesterday. Or I guess not really. No, I really haven't had much time to do it, but I did blank because I got back from the Go stuff and was soaking wet and took a shower and then just like kind of crashed on my bed and vegged out until this morning. If you're gonna be in the voice chat at like 11 my time, sure. Maybe, I don't know. I got up early today. Like, I usually get up on weekend. If I don't have an alarm set, I can sleep in until like noon, like consistently. It's not great, not necessarily proud of it, but I can do it and it happens. But I set an alarm for like 7:30, 8:30 this morning. I forget when I actually woke up. It's always the case, but I set an alarm and I actually got up to it. So I got up like 4 hours before I usually do. So like, I don't know, I was already kind of feeling a bit tired before the stream just because of that. Like my body was like, alright, it should be like 6 o'clock now, and it was 2. So, you know, we'll see if I'm still up. I probably will be. If I know me, I will be. Haven't gotten a shiny since Kyogre in the water event in June last year. That wasn't from Buneary, I mean. I've gotten... The shinies I have in Go are Drifloon, or Drifloon, not Drifloon, I haven't evolved it yet. Drifloon, Shuppet, Cyndaquil, or like Cyndaquil, this whole evolution line. Why am I blanking? How am I blanking? Why am I'm blanking hard right now. And that's bad. How am I blanking on Cyndaquil's evolution? I know Typhlosion, obviously, but I'm ashamed of this moment. Cyndaquil's evolution line, I had 6 shiny Totodiles, and then 2 Zigzagoons, and then a Feebas now. I was on the wrong DS there. Yo, Adam, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Quailava, yes. Yes, thank you. Thank you for helping me out with that. It's minus 23 here. Whoo, yeah, that is very chilly. It's a bit chillier than I would be willing to go outside in. You got 0 shiny Totodile. I got really lucky with that one. I was hoping to get 4 Cyndaquil in that event because I wanted to be able to trade one away and still get my stuff. I only got 3 though. But Totodile I got 6. I didn't get anything during the December weekend. Like that whole community weekend with a bunch of things. I was not lucky in that one. That one I had 0 success. Granted, the weather was also honestly even worse then. Because despite like yesterday having technically worse weather, like tornado warnings and stuff, but like it was technically worse weather yesterday. but it was on and off. So like you could tell it was gonna get heavy rain, so you'd like go inside and wait it out, pop a lure on some Pokestop and sit there and hopefully you got enough to get like the 10 great throws or whatever. And then, you know, it would calm down. You'd run back outside. You'd hatch an egg, or you'd get the buddy candy, and you'd go grab more stops and go back inside. So we were able to game the system a little bit yesterday with the weather. Yeah, not so much. Not so much on the December days where it was just a constant downpour for like 2 days straight. It was no fun. I got some shiny Cyndaquils, and one of them has a quality heckin' nickname. It is an 11 out of 10 nickname, Cinder. Like, it is amazing. As soon as I saw it, I laughed out loud. It's great. We need to remake Pokemon Rumble for the Switch. Don't at me. We need every Pokemon game remade for the Switch. It would be nice to get third game set and or on the Switch with bits of Coliseum and XD included and expanded upon with new places, towns, and cities. The more Pokemon, the better, in my opinion. As long as it's not pushing and stretching any development cycle too thin, the more Pokemon, the better, in my opinion. Would love to have a game like that on the Switch. I would love to have one that I can play, because I really wasn't into Pokemon, and I didn't own a GameCube, so I couldn't really play any of those as a kid. So it would be fantastic to be able to get back into that, or like not back into it, but into it, and like actually kind of do that stuff. So I am all for those games getting new versions and new sequels, or you know, remakes or whatever on the Switch. I'm all for that. You live in Canada, so it's normal to be cold there. That's true. That's true. It is a little bit farther north than the U.S. Or at least most of the U.S. You got Alaska up there. But yeah, no. I am not used to Canada weather at all. So more power to you. Waffle Pancakes, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? After all the virtual console releases on 3DS, don't think we'll get older Pokemon games on Switch soon. Yeah, I wouldn't see anything. I wouldn't see Game Boy or Game Boy Color stuff on the Switch very soon. I'd be all for it, but yeah, no, they just got done porting. You know, a year ago, Gen 2 got ported. So Gen 3 maybe, but even then, who knows? Who knows what exactly is gonna happen? But even just like, you know, sequels, like you know, I mentioned a new Game & War or something like that would be, I'd be down for that. And the thing is, like, I have my Game Boy Advance. I can play Emerald or Leaf Green if I want to. I'm not exactly stressing to get those games. You are America's hat. This is true. This is true. You'll take them on 3DS too. Yeah. Yeah, like, I'm cool. I've got a 3DS and I've got a Switch. I don't have a lot of the older... I don't have a DS anymore, granted. I can play all my DS games still and stuff, but... It's really, like, the 3DS and Switch of when I've been, like, solidified to actually owning the newest and, like, actually being able to consistently play Nintendo games. Because before that, like, as a kid, I never really, like, followed any of it. I just kind of had some of it and played it and thought that was all there was to it, and never really clicked in my mind that they'd be releasing more. So, like, I never followed any of it. So I like was like a year late to the game or something with Diamond and Pearl. Then my DS got broken, and I just didn't even know Black and White came out. And it wasn't until I got a 3DS I was able to get something like wasn't able to get I wasn't able to get any games until I got my 3DS after high school. Yo, Sans Undertale, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Ordered a pre-modded DS yesterday, by the way. When it arrives, you'll protect it with your life. Yes. No, I feel so bad. Like, I saw the picture, Cinder, and my heart just sank. Because, yeah, no, that's... Oh, that's the worst. That's how I lost, like tripping over cords is how I lost one of my Xbox games. I've told that story before. Like, my whole Xbox got, like, shook with the disc in it, and it scratched it all up. But yeah. No, once it's the cap card, like, you pre-ordered as cap card, it just becomes something a bit more like, I need to take care of this. Not that, like, you're irresponsible with the other one, but it's like you just become super hyper vigilant in making sure nothing bad happens to the cap card. And it helps that it ends up, like, wherever the streaming setup is, it stays, it's plugged in, it's wired into that. So also the cables aren't running on the floor to be tripped on, stuff like that. Like, that's just, I get that. Yo, Team Valor, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? It's actually possible to get the name or to appear on your Pokemon that are obtained in Coliseum and Entei. Just change the character you play as, or I'll just name that. I guess that's true, because I guess what? Then he gets the original trainer name. The original trainer is marked as that, so I guess, yeah, that would work. A bit ago, let's say you want Gen 3 Virtual Console for Switch so you can shiny hunt in them, but that's not an issue anymore, to be honest, since your capture card will be able to play Gen 3. Yeah. That's half the reason that I went with getting the DS capture card I did. Like, I got it primarily for Manaphy, like, that was the original reason for it. Obviously, like, that's what this whole second capture card started as. At least as far as getting another DS capture card goes. Because I had my super convoluted setup of a GameCube with a Game Boy player to an HDMI adapter to my HDMI capture card to the computer where I could actually watch it and then capturing it. Like, that was a mess. Now that it's off my desk, I have a lot more space. Granted, I have to set the Switch up at some point for Let's Go hunts, but who knows when I'll get to those again. Captain Toad is still whooping my butt. But yeah, so, like, part of the reason I went with this capture card over, like, trying to see if I could afford to get another 3DS cap card was for the fact that it could play the Game Boy game still. You're still sick. I hope you feel better soon, man. How about me? I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I've been having a good weekend so far. Participated in the Community Day, or not Community Day, but the Pokemon Go event yesterday with the Feebas. Did a Kyogre raid today. What I learned is that Kyogre has a pretty interesting and unique run animation. That's about all I learned from that one. But yeah, so it's been an okay weekend. I got some stuff done as far as chores around here. I guess I got groceries tonight. It'll all be good. The quality of the DS capture is also massively better than the Game Boy player. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, the Game Boy player wasn't awful. When I was capturing it through the HDMI, like, I have an Elgato HD6DS that I got with the intent of using it for Switch streaming, but it mostly ended up being used for the dual hunts here with the convoluted, like, I had a, RCA to, oops. I had an RCA, like, component, or composite to HDMI adapter, and I ran that into the capture card. And that actually turned out with okay quality, aside from the converter to HDMI, like, was scaling it and stretching it, and it had really high contrast and stuff. This is, like, true what it's supposed to look like. My old issue with the Game Boy player capture was when I had that old super cheap capture card that I started with. And it, like, interpolated video at really low res and at, like, 30 FPS before the interpolation. So it was, like, stretching and cutting and shearing all over the place, but this looks way better. This definitely is 100 times, if not more, better than that original capture at the very least. Dual hunts are better IMO. Let's Go is really slow, to be honest. Let's Go can be interesting. The problem with it is soft resets require fully turning off the software. There's not really a soft reset anymore. It's a full reset now as opposed to like a soft reset. And like the catch combo hunts, you have to have all of your attention on it because it can show up anywhere on the screen with no notice. So you really can't dual hunt catch combos along with something else, even just another soft reset hunt or something. Like, you really do have to be focused solely on it. So yeah, no, there's a little bit more to it. I've enjoyed Let's Go hunting myself, but I can totally see why someone would kind of be like, eh, to the idea of it, especially watching on stream and stuff. But I also know that a lot of people are interested in it because it is the newest set of games and everything. Can I shiny hunt on a GBA emulator? You can. It is possible. I try to do it on like the legitimate hardware just so I can trade them up later, like so I can actually move this all the way up to like my Ultra Sun saves and stuff, and eventually Gen 8 if I wanted to. But yeah, it is definitely possible. Like, the only way that it wouldn't end up being possible is if someone, like, for some reason, made a custom ROM of a Pokemon game, like if they took Ruby or something and made a custom ROM of it, so that it never checked for shininess. I don't know why anyone would do that, and it would take a lot of work. But technically, you could remake the game basically without shinies in it and make it a ROM. But no one's gonna do that. It's gonna be the same. Yeah, so you can still shiny hunt. Emulate. The only difference between an emulator and a real cartridge is that a real cartridge can like trade up to newer games and stuff. Gonna go play some League of Legends. It was nice watching the stream today. It was nice having you, Maui. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for joining the Discord as well. Hope to see you again in another stream or on the Discord at some point. Mike F, what's going on, dude? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? I'm so excited to use this capture card to stream your badge quest. That'll be so much fun. Hopefully yours goes more quickly than mine has. Hopefully it doesn't take a year to get to like the second gym. I was about to say the third gym, but I'm not even that far. That's overselling my my progress. I really thought that this was gonna be like something that kind of went fairly quickly after we got Treecko, but I was wrong. I was very wrong. Once I got a shiny Steel on an emulator and I was shook. I would be so excited and also a little bit like disappointed if I got a shiny on an emulator. Not that like an emulator shiny is bad or anything, but just in my opinion, or in my mind at least, it's not even like an opinion, it's just more in my mind, I'm gonna personally end up valuing a shiny that is on an emulator less than one that's on a legitimate cartridge or on a legitimate save file, just because it's permanently there. Even if I know that I would almost certainly keep it there, it's on my computer, it's not on like a cartridge. If I can like pull the cartridge out and be like, it's right here, for some reason that has more value to me. I don't know why, but it does. Plus via Wonder Trade, you got a shiny Happiny and Ultra Sun. Awesome, dude! Happiny is so hard to find. I'm glad you're able to get one. Even if it's just to like use to breed another Chansey or something. Happiny is a difficult one. I struggled with it. I got one. I got very lucky. I found one while hunting Munchlax. But for Chansey and Blissey, I ended up having to breed and do Masuda method for him. Please don't spam. Also, chat is PG. Can put it on a cartridge though. That's true, like it is possible. It is possible. I don't have the hardware for it. Yo, MT, what's going on? Great to see you, man. Great to see you too. How have you been? How have you been? What have you been up to? Fuzzle, was it? Welcome to the stream. I love the name. How are you doing today? And Gym Leader Zero, how's it going? One of my favorite parts of Coliseum and XD, never played them because I didn't own a GameCube as a kid. We had Xbox stuff. You're doing good. Awesome. Good to hear. Good to hear. Yeah, when we were initially like finding a game console that ended up being like a Christmas type thing, I was leaning towards GameCube just because of some random Star Fox display I saw at like some big warehouse store or something. But I wasn't really set on it. I didn't have any specific reason for wanting it aside from, I don't know, that Fox game looked cool or whatever. My dad wanted Midtown Madness 3, and that was an Xbox exclusive. So we got that, and that was our system from that generation. We got a Wii afterwards, but that obviously didn't have Coliseum or XD. You gotta go. Alright, see you later, Sans. Thanks for tuning into the stream. I hope to see you again soon. I've always enjoyed Coliseum. I've wanted to play one. I've heard good things. I've seen one of the streamers I watch, he was doing, and I don't know if he's still doing it, I think he took a break. Hunt for a Heracross in XD. Like that's insane. I hope he can get in. Like, it did look like an interesting game to play. It looks very different, at least, from the usual Pokemon experience. And I enjoyed Let's Go. I've enjoyed Ranger. I've enjoyed like the spin-off games in the universe. So I don't know. I think I'd like them. Great, awesome. Been here and there. Enjoying the Pogo community events after a 2-year absence. Same actually. I got back into Pokemon Go in October. And I've been really enjoying it. I was out for the Feedbass Day yesterday, despite there being like severe weather warnings and stuff. Yeah, maybe not the smartest of things, but yeah. So I was out there. I got one shiny Feedbass. I wanted to get 2, but wouldn't have been able to. I would have only been able to evolve 1 no matter what. But so I would consider yesterday a success for me. It was pretty fun. I've definitely been enjoying playing it a little bit more because I was also someone who like fell out of it after the first month of the game coming out. So I'm glad I kind of was able to get back into it in a way. Got a shiny Onix for your shiny randomized hunts of the month. Awesome, Gym Leader. Congratulations, dude. Time for work. Alright, see you later, Cinder. Thanks for tuning into the stream. Hope work goes well. Maybe I'll be able to hop on Discord later tonight. See if we can sort out the Pokecord stuff. Have I added more to my Pokewall? I haven't added anything there. I technically have one more that I can put on there, but I still have it wrapped around the box for that one. It's, oh man, where is it? Oh, it's way back there. Whatever the dragon one was, I have that box. So I have that. Thing to put on there. I was home for the holidays and stuff between semesters, and I meant to get my old Sun and Moon posters, because I have 3 of them, and I was going to put them on there. I was going to put one of each side on the wall, just so it kind of fills in the blank spots over there, like, a little bit, but I totally forgot them. I'm going to have to go home sometime, probably within the next month, for some, like, appointments and stuff, but yeah, so I haven't added anything to it recently. I redid the shelf. that was there. Like, I reorganized it a little bit, so I don't know. I feel like it's not as like tall anymore, which I think is kind of nice. I think it works out better. You caught 19 shiny Totodile. What? What? I caught 6 and thought that was pretty good. Holy crap, 19? Do you have multiple phones for it, or? Because I was encountering those Totodiles as fast as they popped up, and I found 6. What the heck? I was out there for like 2.5 of the 3 hours. I guess that last 30 minutes is really where they show up. Caught 25. I thought I was putting up some pretty good numbers there. Apparently I'm not. Apparently I'm still this late. Super low rookie numbers there. Just one phone. Don't do what many people do. What's that? Yo, Tegan, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. I need to learn these ways. Yeah, because I, like, was walking around, like, I feel like I'm in a good area for go-to. Like, there's over 100 Pokestops within walking distance of each other. And on community days, there's like a path you can follow that is all lured up. For those of you guys who have played XD Gale Darkness, who would you say is the best EV evolution? In your opinion, it's Jolteon. You've also done it with Flareon and Vaporeon. Play Pogo with multiple phones. Oh. No, I mean, I play with one phone too. I only found 6 shinies. Granted, only sounds like a weird thing to say. But 19 and 25, holy crap, guys. Like, I need your luck. I need your luck all the time. Oh, you're back, Poochyena, dude. Welcome back, Pikachu Master. How are you doing, man? You only caught 1. I caught 0 shinies on the December, like in the December community weekend. I wasn't able to find anything. I had very poor luck in that one. The weather wasn't great either, so I wasn't, none of it worked out well for me then, but I am still astounded. Like, you guys must have the best Pokemon Go spots ever. Watched a video yesterday about World War II America. World War II American getting saved by a German medic. That's interesting. Need that luck for your Lugia and Soul Silver. You've been hunting it for over a year now. Fuzzle, was it? Good luck. Good luck with that. I hope you find it super quickly. You know, Lugia is a good shiny. Lugia is definitely worth it, and you're doing it at full odds. So props to you for that one. Because I've only had 2 successful full, like, true full odds hunts, like, at those same odds. Because I've gotten a couple full odds shinies with, you know, the 1 in 4,096 odds, but the 1 in 8,192 odds that are in Soul Silver and Heart Gold, never done. Or, not never done, but very rarely done. Treecko and Charmander are the only 2. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I get a little bit of luck outside of the community days compared to maybe some people, but I guess I'm just blown away. I'm still small fry when it comes to the community days and the luck. Unless you guys are doing something different from me. Like, because I, like, catch every single Totodile. I caught every single Totodile I came across. And just, I guess, got lucky that 6 of them were shiny. But I don't know if there's, like, a certain way, like, standing around in a certain spot's better than, like, walking around in circles or whatever. My nose immediately, like, it's just like something flips the switch and my nose gets itchy. Annoyed that Selby wasn't available through Coliseum to transfer to the GBA games. That would have been nice. That would have been nice, because yes, like, nothing was able to come up from Gen 2, so you're just fresh slate. If you wanted to catch everything, it was kind of difficult there, right? Pokedust? To be honest, never completed Coliseum. We would take a break for a while, then completely forget what you were doing. That's how I am with a lot of games, actually. I'll start, I'll get pretty far into them, and then I'll change to another game, and I will play that one and get really into it, and then I'll be like, oh, I want to go back to the other one. And what happened with Breath of the Wild is, like, not Pokemon, but it was like Breath of the Wild. I started it, and I played it, and I was really, really into it. Then I got some other game, or I think it was just I got to school. I got going with school, and then I got like some other games later on. So I went back to Breath of the Wild. I didn't remember getting to where my save was. Like, I was like, this is a different game. Something happened. Ah, so you're saying it's Pokédex. Okay, it probably is. I thought you were saying that was some trick to, like, go, and I was like, Stardust? I don't know if that's a thing. I don't know if that's a useful thing when it comes to shinies, but okay. I was confused. But yeah, it probably is that. Probably is that drying out my nose. All that dust. Just getting ready for your first SOS chain shiny hunt. Anyone know where to buy Adrenaline Orbs in Sun? As long as you've gotten past the fire trial. I think you have to get past the fire trial. If you've gotten past that, if you've beaten the game, you're absolutely fine for this. Just any mart should have them at that point. If you definitely need to make sure, like, just go to the one on Pony Island or something. Late game Pokemarts absolutely have them. All of them have them. As far as I'm aware, I don't remember ever, like, not having a Pokemon Center have one. But yeah, buy at least 2. Because you always want to have one that you can click on to burn a turn. Because once you've used the Adrenaline Orb on the Pokemon, like, you won't use another one. If you use it, it'll say, oh, it wouldn't have had an effect, and it burns your turn, which is exactly what you want. So you don't have to, like, waste moves and then waste Lepa Berries as part of that. So yeah, go buy at least 2 Adrenaline Orbs, buy a bunch of Pokeballs, get some Lepa Berries, and it should be all set. You got a Jirachi and Wonder Trade. I'm looking for a shiny Lickitung. Hope you're able to get that. Congrats on the Jirachi, though. I'm jealous. Ho is the main reason to play Coliseum. You can transfer to your Gen 3 games. It's a great way to get it. I'd love to own all of the Pokemon games at some point. Like, I have at least one from each generation. But I'd love to own a copy of every single game. Ideally complete in box. Ideally with a system to play it on. But I'd love to, like, own them all. I think it'd be really cool. Yo! Dollar, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? You're at Mount Lanakila and bought 100 for future hunts. Gonna go after Psyduck, your favorite Pokemon. Good luck, Pikazzard Master. Best of luck to you, seriously, with that shiny Psyduck. I hope you get it. I hope you get it, man. It is a great shiny. I agree. It's why it was one of my first hunts I attempted in Let's Go on the stream. Unfortunately, that didn't go as well as I had hoped, but yeah. Best of luck to you. SOS hunts don't have the worry of them running like Let's Go does. Am I growing my hair? I actually got it cut recently. I don't know, it got cut by someone different, so it's a little bit different shape. Sometimes it does end up growing out just because I, like, only really get my hair cut when I go back home. So, like, if I get it cut right before I come back to school and then I don't go home for multiple months, it ends up not getting cut during that time. I think, like, the sides might be a bit longer than they usually are right now. You're hunting Totodile using the pseudo method. Good luck. Good luck with it. Totodile's a good shiny. I got some and go. I need to get one in the actual, like, core games at some point. But I just finished up on the pseudo hunt. Like, this afternoon, I was going for a Chansey to evolve into Blissey. I got that and I got it evolved, and that's about where I'm leaving. I'm leaving Masuda behind for a little bit. Because I have had enough of spinning in circles. I'm gonna go do an SOS hunt next. Take a little bit of a break. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna hunt. So I've completed a lot of the decks as far as that goes. So really, it's almost starting to get to the point where I'm kind of like, I want to do that, but I don't really want to. Like, I don't know. I want to do it, obviously. I want to get all of them. Like, it's getting to the point that I'm trying to figure out which one I'm most excited about right now, and I think a lot of the problem is I've left a lot of the ones that require some special tricks, you know, to deal with their moves or deal with their typing or their abilities or stuff like that. I'm getting to the point that I'm dealing with those, so I gotta like actually do a bunch of setup again. And I don't know, I was just kind of in the mood to throw Decidueye out there and have it beat on stuff for a while. What's going on, Stream Egg? Welcome to the stream. Finally popped on. How's it going? It's going well. It's going well. Was out yesterday for the Feebas event. Was able to get one shiny and also got soaking wet. But, you know, it's worth it. It's worth it. I got the shiny Feebas. I'm going to have a shiny Milotic from it. The stream's going well today. Don't want to jinx it, but it is going well aside from, like, a slow startup. It's actually, like, haven't had any internet issues so far, which is better than the past couple streams, which all got ended early. But at least my apartment's actually going to help me look into this internet situation now. It's been like a year and a half that I've been trying to get him to. And finally, we got like a new general manager, and she's like, oh, hey, you actually have a problem. Apparently, with that whole situation, they'd actually like marked my account like, oh, hey, they have a concern or whatever. Yet they still were like, oh, we don't have any issues like this. We're not aware of any of those. But this manager's like, yeah, look, the account, like, both the old managers are just gone. And he's like, yeah, you actually do have some stuff, so let's sit down. So, hallelujah. Stuff's gonna hopefully go somewhere with that. If it doesn't go anywhere, at least it's not the apartment's fault now, and it's actually the ISP, which will be good. So I'm glad that's actually kind of rolling a little bit. This weekend's been good, school's been going well, and all that. Thought that was me then. Good way. Well, thank you. I learned from the best. Money asks why your Pooch is named Chair. Because I have a bunch of them, and we started running out of names to give them. So the context of it is, when I initially started my Emerald hunts, I was planning on doing a Shiny Badge quest using the RNG abuse method that Emerald has once I found a Shiny Treecko. So we did that, and within 31 encounters of the RNG abuse, we found a Shiny Poochyena. It was fantastic, it was super hype. I was able to like, so like that was like one stream, and I was able to film the Shiny Badge quest, and yeah, then I was able to like upload it, and we got on another stream, and I was gonna like hunt for this Ralts. So went back, started doing the RNG abuse method again, and we found another Shiny Poochyena, and I was kind of like, well, I don't exactly want to get that. Because like they're clones essentially. They're the same like shiny frame, they're the same encounter frame and everything. So it's iffy on whether or not I would count it as anything as a separate Pokemon. So I wasn't gonna go with it. So I kept trying, and I found like 3 Poochyenas in a stream. I just realized that the route was screwed. We went to a different route. The same thing happened. So for the 1,000 subscriber special on the channel, the stream we did for that, we just went solely for Poochyena the whole time. We found like 9 in a day. By the end of the day, we were running out of nicknames, and people were just naming them things that were in the background, like Chair. Very good. Awesome. Yeah. Shiny Feebas. Sadly, you couldn't find one. It seemed like a lot of people couldn't compared to normal community days. I don't know. I think with what was required for the like research quests, it needed to be more than 3 hours. Like, unless you got lucky and like only got Buddy Candy ones and could walk a good bit, it was really, really hard to get a lot of them. Because as soon as you got like a nice throw one, you were stuck doing that for 30 plus minutes. And so that it didn't ruin it by any means. I still found, I think, like 20 Feebas through the whole thing, but it was like a 1 in 75 chance, so it really was down to luck. I was excited. I wanted to get 2, but I'm not gonna be picky. I'm gonna have my favorite shiny and go, so I'm gonna be happy. Can you have a shiny Pooch? Eventually, I'm gonna give away a bunch of them. I have like 13 that I don't need at all. Who knows when that's gonna happen? It's gonna happen after the badge quest and after I've completed the game. So, like how long this hunt's been going on, just in general. It's been over a year since the last episode, so I wouldn't hold my breath. I wouldn't hold your breath or anything on it. But there will be a giveaway at some point where I'll be giving away to people who want them. If we have more people than we have Poochyenas, which, who knows? That may not happen with how many Poochyenas we have. It'll be like some kind of drawing or whatever, and we'll figure it all out from there. But that is, it's way down the line. But yes, there will be some shiny Poochyenas given away, as well as potentially after Manaphy, some Manaphy's given away. So yeah, keep an eye out for that, but I don't think you have to be too vigilant right now. Unless they get super lucky and find like 7 shinies, like back to back to back. Come on, shiny Groudon, we need it. I don't know. I couldn't get one in Go. Like, I haven't gotten one in Go yet, so if we could get one here, that'd be fantastic. Really want to go for that shiny Rayquaza. I was hoping to get Groudon and then get Rayquaza before I ended up coming back to school for the semester, but that didn't happen. So I don't know. I don't really have a timeline for him at this point. Just not Regice levels of insanity would be nice. I appreciate when hunts, even if they do go over odds, don't go over odds too much, you know? So if I chose to evolve Ralts into Shiny Gardevoir, can you name it? You're the best with names for fairy types. I mean, that doesn't even end up being a fairy type in this game. That doesn't even exist for 3 more gens. But I'm not knocking that. Again, it depends on when we find it and who else in the stream. Because I leave the nicknames up, like I said. I said it earlier to like whoever's just kind of in the stream at the time. If we kind of find a name that everyone thinks is really cool, then we'll use that one. Did get a shiny Ho and Pogo. Nice, MT, congrats. I got a shiny Moltres. Yo, Pinhead Larry, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. But I did get a shiny Moltres and Go a couple weeks ago. I was taken aback by that. I did not expect it to happen, but that was pretty good. You got one too. Nice, streamer. Nice. It's like I got like a Suicune, as far as like these are all from the like field research stuff. I got like a Suicune, I got multiple Shedinjas, like 2 or 3 of those, and then the next one was just like a shiny Moltres. Like, alright, well that's a way to go back to getting some legends from it. Completely lost count on your hunts. I don't count outside of the streams. The only reason I even do on the streams is A, people want to know, also because there's a counter, so I can actually remember it. Because off stream, I'm hunting, like, I'll hunt, like, sitting in bed watching TV, I'll hunt on the bus, I'll hunt waiting for my class to start, I'll hunt on the bus back home, I'll hunt, like, if I go back to my parents' house. I don't continuously have a way to, like, be counting everything. So I don't keep track of it when it's not one of these hunts. Just because these hunts are always consistently in front of my keyboard. So it makes the most sense then. So does anyone have like something exciting planned for like this upcoming week or even just in the near future? What Pokemon do I hunt off stream? Right now I've been trying to finish the Alola Dex on Pokemon Sun. I just finished up a Slowpoke hunt last night, which was my 3rd one, so I finished up that whole evolution line. And then today I finished up a Masuda hunt for Chansey because I was doing it in Sun specifically and not in USUM. Because USUM games are like kind of set up right now to be my stream games. So I'm still just working in Sun and Moon. I'm about 2/3 of the way through that dex, I want to say. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm kind of close. So yeah, like I'm working on that. I'm trying to get through all those, so that ideally I can finish up I can finish up Sun and Moon, which has been it's been my goal since I started doing shiny hunting. Because I started with Sun and Moon, I was like, I'm gonna get a living dex here, and there wasn't a national dex. I was like, I'm just gonna go for a living shiny dex for Alola. I was hoping for before like the new games came out or whatever, and USUM came out. This was the same thing, so I didn't really count them. Then Let's Go came out and I was nowhere near it, so I'm just like, before Gen 8. Hopefully I can pull that off. We'll see though. We'll see. I haven't done much haven't done much as far as what am I trying to say? As far as Let's Go, just because I don't know. I've said this multiple times on Discord because I'm just ranting about it. I wanted 100% a game that wasn't Pokemon before I went back to shiny hunting, just so I could say I've done it, because I haven't done it in forever. Because I know if I pick up Pokemon again and start shiny hunting, I won't put it down. So I got Captain Toad for Christmas, and I've been playing that, and I almost 100%ed it, and then I got to one stupid maze level, and I have been stuck on it for over a week now, and I cannot beat it for the life of me. I've gotten to the last level, like the last section, and just lost. But, oh man, I need to beat that game. So if anyone has tips for the Mimikyu Maze Forever level, let me know. Subscribe. Well, thank you, Dollar. I appreciate it. Married next month. Congratulations. Congratulations, Stream Egg. That is awesome. I'm so happy for you. And yo, we hit the sub goal, guys. That is hype. That is super, super hype. Thank you to everyone who subscribed today for helping us hit that goal, and everyone who subscribed at all in the past. Well, it would be amazing if we could hit 2,400 subs by the end of the month. We're 30 away. It's possible. It is possible. Look, it happen. Hunt and Moltres and Kilbalion. Good luck, Dragon Tamer. MT will be the priest. It's confirmed. Has anyone had Monkey Bread assist? It is amazing. It is amazing. I agree. Don't like Masuda method. The only shiny you were gonna Masuda hunt is Own Tempo Rockruff for competitive. Shiny Dusk Lycanroc. Makes sense. Makes sense. Like, if there are ways to hunt it that isn't Masuda, I try to do that. Chansey, yes, technically you can hunt it and use some, but I've been planning a lot of these hunts, and I've been trying to do as much as I can in Sun. Again, because, like, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, I never know which one I'm going to be needing for the stream stuff, so I can't exactly bank on a SOS hunt being finished in time. So for those reasons, like, those games kind of just end up staying on the cap card right now. But in Sun, like, you can get a Happiny through SOS, but that's even more difficult than the Masuda method. I got one and was lucky with that and was happy with it. So as SOS for... I Masuda methoded this most recent Chansey as well as I kind of had been passively doing it whenever I needed to, like, level up happiness on something or increase happiness to evolve. And happened to get a Chansey, or a Shiny Chansey through that, so I was pretty happy there. Shiny Dragonite is not your favorite, it's just meh. I get that. I get that. Like, Dragonite in general, like, it's a cool Pokemon, don't get me wrong. It doesn't fit. It doesn't fit with its evolution line, which makes sense because it had two different artists working on it. Like, one did Dratini and Dragonair, and then Dragonite was done by a different artist. So it makes sense that, like, there'd be different styles. It's just so different. It kind of worked when Charizard and Dragonite were almost inverse as far as their shinies. Like, one was purple with green wings, and one was green with purple wings. But then Charizard got changed to actually be kind of cool, so it kind of broke it, and now Dragonite, Shiny Dragonite just kind of looks like Barney, like an opposite Barney. So yeah, it's not my favorite. I agree, but most aren't my favorite by virtue of how favorites work. So, like, it's nothing that I, like, bash it for. Tweet me out, my friend. Let's get you to 2400 stream egg. I really appreciate that, dude. Super, super appreciate that. Hopefully we can hit it. Hopefully we can hit it here by the end of the month. That would be amazing if we could do that. You gotta go. Alright, see you later, Fuzzo. Was it? Thanks for tuning into the stream. Hopefully you can drop in another time. Yeah, hopefully I can see you again soon. It was awesome having you here today. Don't like Shiny Dragonite at all. It's your least favorite. For me, the least favorites end up being that kind of category of shiny that doesn't change a lot. Like, it doesn't change enough, you know? Because sometimes you just have those that are like a problem, you know? Like, Pichu, Happiny, Regice, despite it being my longest hunt on the Gen 7 games. Gengar, stuff like that. Like, ones that don't really change a lot, like, they're still worth it hunting. They're still definitely worth the hunt, but, I don't know, like, if the only way to tell it's a shiny is that it sparkles, I don't know, it kind of loses its effect, because instead of someone being, oh, that's a shiny, it's like, is that a shiny? And then it isn't, like, yep. Like, it draws out the excitement for long enough, and, like, the suspense, that it isn't as impactful of a, whoa, there we go, that one's different. You like those kind of shinies? Yeah, everyone can have their own opinion on that for sure. Like, yeah, that's just my personal take on it. I need Groudon on go. I need Groudon and Kyogre. I participated in a Kyogre raid today. I successfully beat it, and then it ran away from me. Like, it wasn't even out of Pokeballs yet. It just ran. I was less than happy, but you know, sometimes that happens. I got one Giratina, and then the other one ran away from me, so I'll just have to participate in another Kyogre raid at some point. My friend got a shiny Kyogre through it. I was excited for her, but also very jealous. I almost participated in the raid with her, but like I was eating food, so I didn't go. But no, it would have been so cool. I'm so excited for her. I'm glad she was able to get it. Got a Kyogre from a friend, and it was lucky as well. Nice, nice, lucky legendary. Extra lucky right there. You can tell the difference between normal and shiny Garchomp. Garchomp is more noticeable than Gengar. I mean, Happiny was one that the only reason you're able to tell is if you see the sparkle, because most of the time, like, you see them side by side, especially with SOS. But now with Happiny, because it gets called in by things like Pichu and Munchlax and stuff, it doesn't get called in by other Happinis. Alright, I'm gonna update the sub goal here. I'm gonna be a bit adventurous. Usually I only update it by like 5 at a time, but we're gonna go by 10. We're striving. We're gonna hit 2.4K by the end of the month. We're gonna do it, guys. I believe. Special friend? Nah, just a friend. There's a Ralts. Yes, there is a Ralts. It wasn't shiny though. I feel like Ralts, every time we see a Ralts, despite like C-Dot being rare, I'm like, oh, we actually found a Ralts. Like, we're on the trail. We're on the trail to the shiny. Don't stop believing. Never. Never. Just gotta keep believing. Shiny Chansey is a demon. You get them all the time and you hate it. It's really super shiny. Oh, from the SOS. From SOS hunting, I'm assuming. Not really hunting, but like chaining for experience. Keep itching the nose. Here it's lucky and you'll hit 2400. Dude, I gotta find some way to make my nose stop itching during the streams. I know you also deal with it, and it's like sometimes it gets to the point it's so unbearable. I almost want to just like stop the stream, even if it's just for like 5 minutes. I just want to stop the stream and go and like do something to try to fix it. But yeah, I don't know. I guess my nose just gets really dry. I'm not sure if it's like from the talking or if it's just from sitting in front of the computers or what, but as soon as the stream's over, it stops. It's a YouTube curse. For real though, like, cause like I said, it stops within like 5 minutes of not streaming. It's like a switch on and then a switch off. Have I found any shiny besides Poochyena? I have a shiny Treecko, now Grovyle, in Emerald. I haven't found anything else in Emerald. I found a Charmander in Leaf Green, so that's still Gen 3. But yeah, Poochyena and my Treecko hunt were the only 2 successful hunts so far in Emerald. So we can come up with an idea and make millions. Yes, yes, a solution to the YouTube itchy nose problem. Sell like hotcakes. Beat up the nose. I think that just makes it bloody, which may technically moisturize it some, which might solve the problem. I don't think that's the best solution. I don't think that should be the first option. It's an option though. It's on the list. It's made the list probably somewhere right below the middle. Because I mean, you really could get down there into like nose removal surgery, but it's a bit extensive. Where did I get Treecko? I got Treecko from the same Emerald game. That was the first hunt I ever did on the channel, actually. Have you ever found an uncatchable shiny? Yes, we found an uncatchable shiny Zigzagoon in Emerald during our Treecko hunt. But it wasn't as devastating as it would be on, like, literally any other game. Because of the way Emerald's RNG works, it was actually a very, very good thing we found it. Like, it was like, hey, don't get rid of the save, you've got a shiny frame here. But yeah, it would have been way better to have found the Treecko first shot with it. Can't find Psyduck, just keep running into Zubat's. Help. Where are you looking for it? I forget where Psyduck is. In Sun. Is it one of the ones you have to surf for inside the cave on Melee Melee? I'm trying to think of where Psyduck is now, because I hunted for it. I did the hunt. I got one. But I'm trying to remember where I got it. 10 Carat Hill. Ah, okay. Is it inside the cave for 10 Carat Hill, or is it actually in 10 Carat Hill? Because I feel like when I did the hunt, I feel like I remember the hunt being in the grass, so I feel like it would have been outside. Like, it would have been in 10 Carat Hill, at least it would have been in the center then. It's been so long since I did that one. My memories for Psyduck are now full of the one running away and Let's Go. Can't find a Psyduck at 10 Carat Hill, but you can find it at Seaward Cave. That's what I was thinking. Like, that's the cave I immediately went to in my mind. I'm gonna see if I can... Just for the sake of trying to help some. I want to feel helpful. Also, because last time I looked up at another screen like this, in the middle of a stream, we found Shiny Latias. It's in Brooklet Hill. That's where I looked for it. Yeah, go to Brooklet Hill, and then any time of day, it looks like it's yeah, it's a 30% encounter walking around in Brooklet Hill. That's where I did the hunt. It's probably a lower level if you get it from Melee though, so if you can find it somewhere there, I'd go for that. That's just, I remember doing mine where, like, the location of the battle was grass. Is that the water trail? Yes, that is where the water trail is. Any of those like walking patches of grass in there should have it at a 30% encounter rate. Hopefully that's helpful. Hopefully. We'll switch there. Alright. Best of luck, Pikazard. I really hope that this shiny shows up quickly for you. Hope it's nothing insane. I hope it's like, you know, a 50 encounter hunt or something. That'd be crazy. That'd be awesome. Getting close to 6,000 here with Ralts. It sounds crazy. I'm hoping to find it. Hopefully we can get a Ralts out of this. But even then, it's more of a, when I say that, I mostly mean I hope we don't get another Poochyena. Because, like, it'd be legit and it would really make me rethink, do I just go on with the badge quest despite having 2 Poochyenas? Ideally, the answer is no, or ideally, the answer never has to be made, but who knows? Who knows? I really am just gonna be cursed as the shiny Poochyena dude. I have a feeling that that's gonna be this channel, like, forever. So, like, if there's ever a shiny Poochyena plush, I need to find it. Any shiny Poochyena merchandise, I feel like I need it. I feel like, I don't know, it's like my duty to find it. I have to go. Alright, see you later, Stream Egg. Thanks for tuning in, dude. Thanks for trying to help out with hitting that sub goal for the end of the month. And I hope you have a good day, man. Shiny luck to you, and I'll catch you soon. Yeah, see you later, dude. I hope to be able to catch you soon as well. Good luck with the Groudon key. We're gonna try to get it. We're gonna try to get it today. I really want to. I really want to get on to that Rayquaza hunt. That's like the big hunt for me right now. Like, that's one that, it's my favorite shiny legendary. It's my favorite legendary. I'm excited to do it whenever I'm gonna get the chance, and that's gonna come after we get this Groudon. So, like, I'd really like to not go on and do another Regice-esque hunt with this. It'd be less than ideal. found Psyduck first encounter in Brooklet Hill. Time to start chaining. Awesome, glad you're able to find it super quickly. I knew you would. Like, the encounter rate there is like 30%. So I'm glad I didn't point you into the wrong spot somehow, because that would have been bad. But yeah, so congrats on finding the Psyduck. Now to chain it and find a blue Psyduck, because that's what's really important here. Mightyena is one of your favorite shinies. Really wanted one while playing Oras, but had 0 shiny luck in that game. So they reset Oras, and now you're gonna hunt for shiny Treecko soon. Awesome, best of luck with the Treecko. Hopefully after that you can go for a Poochyena and get that Mightyena. I still haven't evolved any of my Poochyenas into one, but one of them's going to be becoming it fairly soon. By fairly soon, you know, as soon as we actually like find another Ralts or another shiny of any kind to actually move on with this badge quest. But it'll be a thing, for sure. So awesome, best of luck to you, Paul. Best of luck to you on that. Oh yeah, that's what I forgot about. I also have a shiny Poochyena in Go, which I thought was hilarious that that's one of the ones I found. It's like, you know, who else but me would just be like randomly walking, pull out their phone, and check Pokemon Go, and shiny Poochyena. Oh no, didn't think this through. To find shiny Psyduck, you must faint a lot of them, and it's too good to be killed. They're not being killed, they're just being KO'd. It's not the same thing. They'll stand back up to walk and waddle another day. I like it because he has golden fur, and gold is your second favorite color. Awesome, yeah. That's always a great reason. Like, one of my favorite colors is blue, and that's part of why Milotic's my favorite shiny, is like, that color scheme looks so good together. The blue that it uses is amazing. So I'm excited to have that one soon. Personally, I'm looking forward to it. So good luck to you. Hope you're able to find one really quickly, man. Green is not a creative color. I don't know. Just depends on what you call creative. Light blue is your favorite shade of blue. I like kind of like the bright ones, like the more electric / like neon kind of blues and greens. Like those are what I tend to really lean into personally, as far as like kind of more favorites. Because like there are kind of like the light blues, light greens that are actually just more just like continuously adding white to it. So it just becomes like fainter and fainter each time. That's not my favorite, but something like Ralts. Like Ralts' hair or head or whatever I'd consider that hair. Like Ralts is the blue on Ralts and the shiny Ralts is like top notch for me. Next encounter will be a shiny. Alright, Dollar. Let's see. Will the next Gen 3 encounter be shiny? I'm really hoping you call it. We've only had one person ever actually call a shiny before, like down to the encounter. It happened one time. It was actually kind of amazing. They got to name the shiny. It was a good time all around. The blue eye, true, yeah, it does add that little bit of detail. It is pretty nice too. Yeah, no, that was a cool hunt when that happened. That was, I forget what I was hunting. It was, I think a Fomantis. I think that's what it was. It was an SOS hunt between Gen 1 and Gen 2 Legends, so it was almost a year ago at this point, which is crazy to think about. But yeah, so I remember that hunt. It was a fun day. That was a fun day, just because, like, excuse me. I had done in the past, like, with Treecko and stuff, like, if you guys can guess the shiny number, if you guys can guess the shiny encounter, like, you get to name it or whatever, like, the encounter number. But I kind of had stopped doing that just because, like, no one had ever guessed it. It was hard to keep track of, and you never know if someone's actually going to keep it. But they, like, said it, and they left the stream for a little bit and came back. Like, they were gone maybe 10 minutes. Like, I remembered it, and it's very rare at that point for people to have said anything. As far as, like, you know, it'll appear at encounter number or whatever. Like, you know, you have, like, a couple people mention it in a stream, and it's always interesting to, like, kind of build up to that number and see it happen. It's always fun. But so, yeah, they did it with this one. I was kind of like, aha, yeah, we'll see. They said, like, oh, it'll be on 127 or whatever it was. And I think that was the number, so I can actually go down and check. Yeah, they said 125. Yeah, they said, oh, it'll be 125, and it was a Fomantis. Actually, no. No, they said 327. No, Alolan Vulpix at 127. I think. Something along those lines is what was said. And, they guessed it dead on. And it's never happened since. Like, that was super exciting to have happen. Give you all of my luck tonight. But I had to go. I'm glad to help reach the subscriber goal. Well, thank you, Dollar, because yeah, I really do appreciate you helping us get to that goal. Hopefully we can hit my goal for the end of the month, which is 2,400 subs. That would be amazing if we could grow that much. Again, we haven't seen that kind of, like, amount of growth in a time period in a little bit, actually, on the stream. So it'd be really, really awesome if that could happen again. Like, that'd be crazy and awesome for me. I'd be so happy. Yo, Zeno, VF, welcome to the stream. Your dream shiny on Emerald is Rayquaza and Manectric. Rayquaza's up there for me. It's like my favorite shiny legendary of all time. Weren't you really close to guessing the encounter number for Mudbray? I think so. We've had some close calls before, where, like, people are talking because usually, you know, someone will mention it, like, when you kind of start getting close to the encounter, like, that it happens, if people are still mentioning it. But that's a pretty heavy coincidence. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. And there was a bit of, like, a granola bar still in my, like, tooth, like, in between my teeth, and it came out and decided to go right down my throat. Whew. We start 58.74. We'll see. I don't know if we'll actually get that far tonight, because I don't actually know. You're working, nothing's happening. Well, hope. I guess something happens, but nothing too crazy happens, Cinder. I guess if nothing happens, you can stick around in the stream a little bit. Yo, Shiny Answer Jackal, welcome to the stream. Your membership ran out because you forgot to put money on your card. Rip. I got you, man. It happens. All good. Throw back to that time you had a dream that you got a Kyogre in 18 encounters, and when you didn't get it at 18, you thought you'd get it first, but then the next day you got it. Kyogre was a troll for me, in a way. Like, it took longer to find the wormhole for it than to find the shiny, which I guess isn't really trolly, it just means that the shiny showed up pretty quickly. I don't know, we spent like 2 or 3 streams on, it. We'll revive it on Thursday. All good, Zood. All good. Shiny and Ralts in the next 14 encounters. We'll see. Kyogre was a troll because it crushed your shiny hunting ego. Oof. Oof. Sorry, Cinder. I don't know. Sometimes the legendaries can be brutal. They can be brutal, I guess. No, I don't know, they always, like, the Shinies always do that, though. Like, they completely go against your expectations. Ho-Oh, I was expecting it to take forever. Like, legitimately, as I started that stream up, I was like, ah, man, like, the thumbnail for it doesn't look great. Like, I couldn't get the colors quite right. Like, I couldn't get anything to, like, I couldn't get the tolerances right on when I was selecting stuff to change hues and everything. So it didn't work out. It like, wasn't quite working, and I was like, ah, well, I guess I'm gonna have to change it or something. I forget what, like, I was like, I'm gonna have to work on this after the stream or something, like, because I felt like that was gonna be one of those hunts that took a couple weeks. Like, you know, there's no way I'm gonna finish up with Jen with a quick hunt. And what do you know, it showed up almost immediately. Like, literally 32 encounters in. Second quickest hunt I think we had, like, as far as actually counted on the stream. Ready to see us at Shiny to get Shiny Reshiram over you. I don't know. I feel like we're expecting it now, so you may get it. You may get it. So I don't know. Groudon may be waiting for you to, like, for your break to happen so you can get back to it. So I'm behind still. I haven't gotten a shiny since you got the shiny charm. Oh no. Well, hopefully Psyduck. Hopefully Psyduck can change that for you here super soon. Like, for me, the shiny charm almost immediately helped with some stuff. Which, obviously, it's all RNG, it's all kind of just luck-based anyway, so it's not like there's any kind of definitive proof that something went down right. But, it's still cool. It'll still help, I believe. If Groudon's really gonna wait to shine until you return to your Reshiram, it's gonna be another Regice. I don't want it to be, but it's over odds, and after Regice, like, my mind can't help but think about that. I was like, nah, it won't be the case, but nothing has proved that it won't be the case yet. Groudon's the only one that can prove that for us here. Hi, Ralts. See, like I said, like, we've seen a bunch of Ralts this stream, it's just, it's not the most common one. You see a bunch of Poochyenas and Zigzagoons and Wurmples, and Lotad. But, like, Ralts and C-Dot take forever. Or, like, you don't see them very often. But Ralts you still see a good bit. And it's still exciting every time you see it. Currently, you do not plan to return to Reshi until you get Lugia, and you feel Lugia is going to take near 15k encounters. Ooh. Ooh, I would not like to go that long. I would very much prefer a short and simple hunt. Yo, Ethan Murray, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Hi again, Ralts. Bye again, Ralts. Yeah, like, sometimes, like, you'll have, like, 4 or 5 in a row, or, like, right next to each other, and then you can go 30 minutes without seeing one. So, I mentioned this, I guess, on the last stream that actually went through, but I had to deal with, like, I got a phone case, so I bought a case for my phone, at this point, almost a month ago. I got it Monday, like, a week ago, and it was, like, defective, and I had to send it back, and that was a whole deal. But somehow the replacement is now going to is taking longer to ship, but it's gotten like really close to me. Like, it's within like what was 2 days away last time now, and it's still like marked as like getting here Friday. So I don't know how it's getting shipped, but apparently it's going to spend like a week sitting around not doing anything. Yo, Girls Up Pro, welcome to the stream. The shiny needs to come ASAP. It really does. What are the odds in Emerald? 1 in 8,192. And again, you said the same thing about Yveltal. Like, again, Shinies just completely go against expectations every time. Once you get comfortable with how something's, like, going, it changes it up on you. You can never predict them. Want a shiny hunt another shiny Ralts to keep as a Ralts? That's what I tend to do. I go for living dexes, so, like, if you want to go check it out, there's a video on my channel a long time ago at this point. With all the streams that are still up, it might be a bit difficult to find, but there is a video about my 1,000 hour save, and yeah, so I have like a living dex with that, and it kind of explains it a little bit, but that's how I've kind of gone with it, or how I've done it, personally. Psyduck's beak is so cute. Psyduck as a whole is an adorable little Pokemon. For a second, I kind of thought that Zigzagoon was shiny. Like, it's absolutely not. There's no reason to think it was at all. But I thought it was for a second and was getting very excited, and then went through the whole scenario in my head, like, of like, it's gonna be shiny, and then it wasn't. I somehow got shinoed by something that was very obviously not a shiny. Wurmple does it a little bit too, just because it's so dark. Weasel is adorable. It is. I agree. Nothing is as adorable as Rowlet, though. I will argue that point all day long. Ralts pretty cute. It's like my favorite Pokemon. How can you not like it? It's a little round ball of fluff. I even have like a shiny Rowlet plush. Like, I was trying to figure out if I could point without hitting it because I moved everything. Yeah, I got a Rowlet plush. It's shiny. It's like the best Christmas present ever. It's my all-time favorite Pokemon. Like, almost as soon as I started playing the game, it became, like, my absolute favorite Pokemon. Should we please? Yeah, so this is a little, like, shiny Rowlet plush. It's great. It's so great. He's got his little spot up there on top, able to look over the whole room. The Suicune hunt will take forever. I have plenty of time to prep for my Lugia hunt 1 hour later. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Those are like the best though. Those are the best. Like, in a way. Because the same thing happened with my Ho-Oh. I was very much so under the impression that that hunt was gonna take forever. And so I was like, alright, well this will give me time to prep for Gen 3, to give me like time to figure out what SOS hunts I'm gonna do in between. All that stuff I was like trying to figure out. And nope, 32 encounters later I was trying to figure out on the fly what can I hunt. Yeah, it's adorable. I have that one, and I also have like an official plush one too. Like, it's not shiny. But you gotta put it back. There we go. They are adorable. High Ralts, by Ralts. Again, yet again, we've come to be very good acquaintances with Ralts. Hopefully that results in some favor with it a little bit later when it does want to shine. And once the RNG has decided that we're gonna get a shiny, like hopefully it'll be that Ralts. What time is it? It's about 6:48 Eastern time, so the stream has About 12 minutes left in it. Also, Bagon might be next shiny for your community day or in Pokemon Go. Or in Pokemon Go. I would be okay with either of those. Now that we're getting into Gen 3 community day stuff, because we did finish up Totodile here, I'm excited. I'm very, very excited. Anything Gen 3, I'm happy with. Like, the whole Hoenn event that's going on, the shiny Zigzagoons and Talos that are out there. Amazing. So glad it's going on. The ability to get Groudon and Kyogre is shiny there too. It's an all-around good time. I'm excited for all the Hoenn stuff coming out. The shiny one is cuter. The shiny is just so adorable. Check the clock. It's 12 minutes to midnight. Yo, Grungy. Maybe getting your dad's MacBook soon and found out he's the whole Adobe suite. Nice. So you can make your content way better soon. That's awesome, dude. That's awesome. I still gotta figure out how to get Adobe to run well on my computer. Like, I tried After Effects and the preview just chugged. Which may also have been... I probably could stitch the videos together in a better way. It's probably part of it. It was raining in Cali. I only got one Totodile shiny. The Totodile event, we just missed getting rain. Like, it sprinkled a couple times, and I was like, oh no, this is gonna be the end of it. But it never really, like, rained, so, like, I was able to, like, do okay with it. But the whole Feebas thing yesterday, we were, like, in severe weather for most of it. So, like, that was an interesting one. Because I was going to try to get that shiny Milotic no matter what. Rain or shine, tornado or not. Still going. We are puffing. We're about 10 minutes away from wrapping up. Had to clear thick ice from your snowblower. It's terrible. Oh. That is rough, man. That's rough. I don't have to deal with snow or ice or anything super often, but when I do, it's rough. It is rough, so... Yeah, no, like, I couldn't live somewhere where it, like, snows the majority of the year, or even close to. It's fun when it happens, and it can be, like, you know, like a fun day outside, like, you know, a couple times a year or whatever, but, nah, not an issue where, like, things start getting, like, completely covered. Oh, Canada. This stream has taught me that I probably shouldn't ever go and live in Canada. I don't think I would quite be able to survive the weather. Cold is not cool. True. Granted, I will take, like, really, like, severe cold over severe heat. Just for the sake of, eventually you can't do anything else about the heat. But, again, I wouldn't want to live in either. But if I had to choose, if I had to absolutely choose, I think it would end up being the cold, but I don't have to right now. So I don't want to. After you get Shiny Chikorita in Silver Virtual Console, you're going to hunt Cyndaquil, then you're going to hunt Totodile, then you're going to hunt all three. That's awesome, Paul. That is awesome, dude. Best of luck to you in your endeavors with that. I think we're probably just going to go for about 10 more encounters here on Groudon. It'll wrap up on a nice, even 2,400, like the goal for subscribers for the end of the month. I think that'll be a cool way to... I think it'll be a nice kind of end to it. In the summer, it gets to like 23°C, about 71 Fahrenheit. But with the Humidex, it's over 30. Humidity is the worst. I agree. I absolutely agree on that front. Yeah, it can be like fairly okay here, and it feels awful. I've also been to other places where it's not as humid, and of course there's a point where it doesn't matter anymore what the heat is, but there's a point where the heat stops mattering, or like the humidity stops mattering. It's just hot, but until that point, the humidity makes it awful. The humidity can make it so much worse. I hate being too hot, rather live in the cold. See, like, it makes sense a little bit, because, like, my friend made a very good point. Eventually, there's only so many layers of clothes you can take off, and so much you can do to make the air colder. But when it's cold, more blankets, more sleeves, more fabric, more, you know, heat, fire, whatever. Like, there are things you can usually do at least to stay warm. Eventually, like, the heat gets you. You lacking time to prep Lugia. Didn't even matter because literally the prep was just clone your Master Ball. There you go. You can soft reset for a shiny Lugia now. Whatever works. You know. Yeah, sometimes you don't need a lot of prep for them, despite thinking it. Like, I know Slowpoke I didn't hunt for the longest time because I thought it was going to be a bigger pain in the butt than it ended up being. But then there are also Pokemon, like some of these legends that I really should have been doing prep for, and I didn't. You start kidnapping people and put them in round cages and keep poking them. I don't think that'll be allowed. I think that is frowned upon in general, as well as by several laws in pretty much every country. Just as a heads up if you do decide to go through with it. You can build a campfire even, but you can't build an AC camp cooler. Exactly. Exactly. Let's see if we can find a raid to potentially do. We might end up raiding Stream Egg again. Oh, Kia's going with a Let's Go hunt. Maybe we can raid her. Yeah, let's raid Kia. I'm gonna grab her link. I grabbed the link to Kia's stream. Hopefully she's not wrapping up here super soon. But we're gonna do 5 more encounters, guys. They'll be doing a raid to end the night up. Just don't use a sharp stick, then it's fine. As long as this doesn't count as a weapon. It is not battery. Okay, so I think we'll go to 5850 on the Ralts for the day, and we will go to 2400 on Groudon for the day. So we're getting close to the end here. The suspense is high. Will a shiny show up in the next combined, like 8 encounters? First, let's look at the human dex. Can I at least graduate first? I don't know if I can quite perform all the tasks I need for school from a small round cage. So if I could be allowed to at least make it through this semester before being added, it would be I would be very grateful. I may evolve. Well, thank you. I can evolve out of my student form. So, alright guys, final Emerald encounter right here, and then 2 more on Groudon, just because the way we count them is a little bit different. So there you go, final Emerald encounter. Let's see, do we get the shiny Ralts today or not? It looks like we don't. We need a normal Wurmple to wrap up. So 2 more encounters here. This one and 1 more on Groudon. 1 more encounter here on Groudon. Hopefully it can be the shiny. Otherwise, like I said, we will be raiding Kia, so stick around. Don't leave quite yet. There's more shiny hunting for you guys to view if you do decide to stay around for a minute. So here we go. Final encounter of the day, guys. Thank you so much for everyone who tuned into the stream. Thank you everyone that liked, everyone that subscribed. A big thank you to Puffin for the raid. I really, really do appreciate that. It helps out a lot. We hit our sub goal because of that raid, which is amazing. And alright, guys. So that is it for the stream for the day. Like I said, we will be raiding Kyo Gaming here in a second. But I will be back on streaming again tomorrow. I may also be doing a Manaphy hunt in the morning on Twitch if you guys are interested in that. So until next time, guys, take care.